Hi there, folks. I am Kai, the Crafty Kai, and I just wanted to do this quick log of like where I've been at because it's been radio silence for the past couple of weeks on YouTube. If you're following me on IG, the Crafty Kai, you may have seen some of these updates that I have been doing past week, couple of weeks actually. I was on vacation from work. And I decided to be like full on vacation mode, or staycation mode. Staycation, all I ever wanted. And this is the first kind of like staycation for me and Allison as she recently moved in. So I wanted to do some stuff in the region around us and like go and do some like summer activities. So we went like strawberry picking. We did a beach day. There's a beach about an hour from where I live. That's like on a lake. I'm a big fan of lake swimming. And then we did lazy river in the national park, which wasn't so lazy, but it was a lot of fun. And I always forget to take pictures or videos of the stuff that's happening because I'm like living in the moment. And then Friday we went to like a zoo and stuff like that. So it's been a busy first week of staycation. The second week of staycation was a week intensive pottery class, and I am so glad I did this. I have been wanting to take further classes for throwing, turning, and just to like learn a bit more. I did like, a discovery class 4 years ago, and then in February I did a 3-day introductory class. So, which gave me some really, really basic information, like throwing and centering and all that stuff. But this time at the ceramic center that they have in, because I live in the Quebec City region, so it was the ceramic school there, and it was amazing. It was like this young teacher who's also just learning. Having someone really young who's new to it, it's always really nice to have because they're brand new. So all the skills that they're just learning from teacher is like really coming through. And he was a great teacher. Also, all these new techniques and steps really just elevated what I was trying to practice. And I had so much success. So I really want to show some of the pieces that I'm working on. We learned how to do like the basic bowls. We did some vases and vases, and then we did plates. And so the rest of the week was kind of just furthering practicing that. I am a huge fan of bowls, so that was fun, and I had some really successful ones. I'm a couple of them really happy about the shape. And other moments of like, just I felt so good being in a ceramic pottery center and just being surrounded by people in creativity and art. And although it was much more physical than my desk job, um, it was so enjoyable. Like, oh, I'm like tired from the end of the day, but I still feel great. It was really restorative in a way. Even while learning was just like, I was so engaged, and it was just my passion for learning all of that there is to learn about pottery is just like, I love every moment of it. Whatever gross task, annoying task, like cleaning up your space, I do it a couple times a day just to keep it clean. Everything I love. I have really found something I'm so passionate about. I've tried and dipped in different crafts, but this one's a very strong one. Something I didn't get to film a bit was the working with glazing. I did some glazing on pieces that were already fired, and it wasn't just because of the intensive, only 5-day, 1 week class that I was taking. Some of the things weren't available, but I still have a free space. What is atelier live in English? Uh, it's studio space. So there's some studio space that's included with the course. So the rest of the summer, I'm going to try and go in and practice because access to a kiln. So I will be able to fire these pieces and go and practice in a studio setting, which is just really fun to be able to be surrounded by that, because it's a designated place that you can just, do the art. And I do have a designated place at home, but it's hard to do some things. I'm not as motivated to work on the wheel because it's in my house. It's, dirty, messy, and I'm kind of like trying to keep things neat as possible when I can. So having a studio space was really like amazing experience. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna do some editing. I'm gonna do some video editing, and I might do some sketching. I'm working on a few other projects along with my Crafty Kai brand. I'm hoping to do some additional stuff with my art and not just in like pottery. I love to draw and sketch, and I kind of want to learn digital art too as a way to kind of intermix it all. I will try to get some more clips. I might see if I can find a small tripod that I could bring just to have that like over top view of filming in the studio. So try not to disturb other artists who are there, but that is the plan for the rest of the summer. But I'm going to be back to my regular projects. I have one that I really need to get started on because it is for a gift for someone. So I will be back episodes in my pottery journey, and it's going to be a little different, but I mean, I'm really excited to push through learning more, throwing pottery while still working on hand building, my hand building projects. But the next one I'm going to do is an exciting one. So stay tuned and let me know if have you ever had an experience with one of these like intensive week courses in pottery, or have you never been interested in going to one of those studios and just taking a discovery class? It's so much fun. I definitely recommend it. Pottery is definitely a hard art to get into with so many expenses, because this class alone was, I think, 250, no, something like $300. And that's not including like supplies, like all the clay. I already had tools, so that was fine. It was really just the clay, which was $29 for 25 pounds. It's actually a pretty decent price compared to the clay that I am working with. So it's, yeah, it is an expensive hobby, but one I'm hoping to turn into a career move, a career change. I have a lot of exciting things I hope to do for my future. And I'm very keen on like manifesting this desired path that I have to change my current way of living in that 9 to 5 office kind of corporate world. I want to leave that. So hopefully this change is going to be happening for me. I just realized how color coded I am with my hair. All blue. I like blues, apparently. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any comments or questions about my course experience. If you want to hear any of the tips that I learned, I'd be happy to share those. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.